DrFlux here, and today I'm pretty excited because I found a big rig. Why am I so excited, you might ask? Well, I had no ability to shoot the new ammo type because I made this. This is the boom dozer in which I modified to accept mega darts, which is really cool. If you haven't seen this, check out that video. But it left me not being able to shoot any of the new darts, so I was a little bit bummed. But today at the store, I saw at Target, we have the Mega XL big rig, and they also had some ammo. So in today's video, we're gonna pop this out of the box. We're gonna see how well this thing performs stock, because I have some really big plans with this one. To be honest, I'm actually a little bit more excited over this one than the boom dozer. I know a lot of you are probably thinking, what, are you crazy? The boom dozer is amazing. But it's because this right here has been holding me up for a build that I've been trying to do for many months now. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, stick around to the full video. Towards the end, I'm going to announce the project that I've been working on over the past few months and how the big rig is going to help complete that. So let's get right into it. Before we really dive into today's review, let me give a special shout out to Clowny for sending me this awesome shirt. If you'd like to pick up one of these, link in the description. So let's talk about these darts. So basically we get a package of 10 darts. This I want to say is around $5 or so. So actually it wasn't too bad. It's like, well, 50 cents a dart, but compared to Demolisher rockets, I think that's a pretty good deal. And of course, the big rig. Let's go ahead and see what this comes with. We got 3 darts. Once again, we got the size comparison there. Shows how massive these darts are compared to a mega dart and an elite dart. Other than that, it's just the blaster and the darts. So nothing real fancy there. Let's get this thing out of its package. Where's my instructions? I don't know how to use this without instructions. Come on, Hasbro. Why are you being cheap on me? And we got 3 more darts. Now, as soon as I grab this blaster, I can tell you I don't like this pistol grip. Essentially, this thing is just a little bit small for my liking. So this is a front-loaded primer. So basically, on the down here, you have storage room for 2 darts, and it is a top primer. Ooh, look at that. Look at the length of that prime. Not bad at all. Has a good pop to it. First impressions of this, like I said, I'm not too crazy about the handle, but for what I'm gonna do, I don't need the handle. Dart storage, I don't know. I think it's taken up a lot of room, a lot of unnecessary room. Essentially, I would be happy if this thing was just a Mega XL Jolt, really, which it definitely could have been. The blaster definitely has a lot of weight in the front, so you find yourself wanting to do this, which I was kind of expecting because the size of it is just massive. Does have spinability, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, overall, I think it's a pretty cool looking, big, large, and in charge blaster, which I'm all about. So let's go ahead and take this thing outside. We're gonna see how accurate it is at 30 feet. And grab some chronograph numbers. All right, so we're out here at the chronograph, and let's get some readings off this dart. I know the boom dozer was around 60 FPS, so kind of curious to see how much we can get out of this thing. Let's check it out. So after checking the accuracy, I was actually pretty impressed with this, so I wanted to take this thing outside to the field and see just how far these darts can travel. Now keep in mind, it is a little bit windy out here, so I'll do my best to try to fire in between the breezes because it kind of blows for a little bit and then it stops. The first shot I'm going to take is just going to be level, no arc on it, and we'll see how far it travels. So cone is at 50 feet, no arc. Yeah, so without an arc on it, it just kind of goes right into the ground. So second one, we're gonna put a nice arc on it and see how far it travels now. All right, now that's gonna be 4 shots with an arc. That hit the wind. Totally hit the wind on that one. Let's try it. I'm gonna fire one more since that hit the wind. All right, let's take a look. So this first group here is basically rated at 25 to 26 feet, and that is the shortest. And I think this one here was actually the furthest the no arc would go, and that's 37 feet. And then the furthest darts, which had an arc, were pretty much at 50 feet for the most part, and the furthest one went up to 57 feet. So final impressions of the Mega XL Big Rig. I think this is gonna be a very popular blaster, and I'll tell you why. Because when you flip it upside down, I think this thing's gonna master key on a lot of different stuff. Yes, it's only single fire, but the thing is, this thing is firing a big projectile, which is almost comparable to like a demolisher rocket. So this truly feels more like a grenade launcher, even more so than a Mega. And this brings us to what I'm looking to do with this. For those of you who have been following me, know that I've been working on a Soldier 76 build. Everything's pretty much figured out. I was doing a Titan tank for the rocket launcher, but I think this might be a pretty good option to integrate this inside of there. So that's what I'll be doing. I have already printed out a large hopper that holds up more ammo in here, so we have increased capacity. Because of that, I've kind of gone away with the idea of keeping this to look like it's right out of the game. So this is going to be a DrFlux special build in which I just kind of make a big ridiculous thing and then I put a master key on the bottom. My logic is that the Soldier 76 rifle will be a good platform to master key something like this on the bottom because of the sheer size of it. Some things to consider are going to be all of this added, you know, Mega XL decals. I'm gonna have to take it all off. I'm gonna have to minimize this thing. I'm gonna have to get rid of this strange barrel shape that it has right here. I'm gonna make it more look like a normal barrel. And then of course, figure out a way to include the trigger system into the actual Soldier 76 handle so that it's easily used. So if you'd like to see how that turns out, subscribe to the channel, hit that little notification bell so you can see when I make new videos. And I would also like your feedback on what kind of color scheme to do. As of right now, I want to do it as the Zombie Strike green color scheme. I think that would be a really cool big epic blaster to build. My final conclusion of this blaster is that I think it's a good offering from Hasbro. I think the price point's pretty low, you know, for about 20 bucks you can get something that shoots a large grenade size type of projectile. You get a couple extra for some onboard storage, which is nice. And I think there's gonna be a lot of mod potential for this blaster. I believe the plunger diameter in this thing is really good. And I believe the spraying and everything that's included in here seems to be pretty good. I won't know until I have it fully opened up. I am kind of curious to see what kind of solvent welding is going on in here because I have heard rumors that there's quite a bit of solvent welding in here, which if you've seen my boom dozer video in which I mod a boom dozer, I encountered quite a bit of solvent weld. Well, I'm DrFlux. I want to thank you for watching this video, and as always, happy foam flinging.